Hi, this is former pro football sensation and future Toronto Mayor Mike Pinball Clemens. You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge. Now, I'm going to warn you, some of the material on DBS may not be for everyone, like their story about the three lawyers that walk into a whole not paying $20 donkey for their faces. Never go to the whole again. The end. Wow. Please listen with discretion. Thank you.
The Dean Blundell Show. Going dickhead free.
In T-minus 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. D9. 6. D9. 6. D9.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Dean Blundell and Todd. Those are the only guys that when I listen to them, I'm just howling on the way to work or school.
I've never laughed so hard in my life.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
It is -2. It is cold. It is rain. Snowing is bad. These people on the roads, I just want to choke them.
Yeah.
I wanted to get out of my car on the DVP this morning, walk into the ravine where the people that went, or the ditch before Winford, grab them with my hands and rub their face in the accident scene like a dog.
Bad driver.
Look what you did.
Bad driver.
Look what you did.
Well, that would have slowed things down more.
You couldn't slow any more than stop, bud.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the roads are bad. That's the big story this morning. These,
Where did this come from?
I don't know. Heaven. Skies. All school buses pretty much everywhere canceled today, too. So, yeah, it just kind of popped up, didn't it? Just bang. I don't understand how people get it wrong. I've been driving for 25 years. I've never gone into a ditch. And if I have, it's been my fault. Because I was hot dogging. I was one of them hot dogs. You know one of the hot dogging?
Yeah,
or
people
you
are
say hot dogging?
Het dag. You got to be a het dag, do you?
Het dagging there. Hot dag. It can't be hard. You just point straight and go. Don't drive like a moron. That way, not everybody's going 5 kilometers an hour on the way to goddamn work.
Some people don't have them snows on. And that's a crime.
Oh. But it's not even that hard without snows.
Yeah, some cars.
You got snows? You get here, RK? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
No
point.
accident, eh, bud? Oh, no snows. I don't know why I get so mad at people. I literally wanted to get out of my car and kill someone today.
I can see that.
I was chastising. I was rolling my window down, screaming at them on the way by. You people don't know what you're doing. Like I was 75.
When they're looking at you going, what's up with this guy?
75-year-old guy. God. Anyway, the bad roads are terrible.
Yeah.
DVP's effed. Bob's your uncle.
Take a long weekend.
Yeah. That's what I wished I'd have done.
It's not too late.
I'm out of here.
Okay.
It's a little late, eh?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. We're here.
And the plows are out, eh?
Oh, there they are.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
Is this turning into freezing rain? Is that the deal?
That's the thing. Yeah, it makes it like, but it's not that hard. Like the only people that get into accidents and this kind of stuff are retards. Going too fast, acting like a hot dog.
Yeah, you gotta take it ace.
No hot dogging.
Take it ace on the road.
It's too much. I don't know why I get so mad.
Well,
I gotta chill out.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Do you know what I mean? Like when you drive by someone that's gotten in an accident, I know their day's gone terrible already.
Yeah.
It's like 6 a.m. and the guy's in the ditch.
Yeah, put yourself in their shoes. That's first step. It's a good move.
It's a terrible move. I wanted to put myself in their car and run them over.
No, see, they're already, like you said.
Yeah,
their days are
having a tough day. I know.
Yeah, they don't need you beating the piss out of them because you're late.
I was just minding my own business.
It's the Dean Blundell Show.
I was like, boom, it was coming up, boom, boom. Everyone was like,
The Dean Blundell Show.
reality hits you hard, bro.
On 102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
I tell you how mad I was this morning at the guy that went in the ditch.
Really angry.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, oh man. Oh,
You want to give him a snow job, you
Ooh,
said.
big time. I want to give him a face wash.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah, I was pretty mad. Yeah. These roads are terrible. Derek, be happy you're blind today.
Oh, greasy. The roads.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. 75-year-old woman misplaced her dentures and couldn't find them anywhere. It was around this time she began to feel ill and started having trouble breathing. It turned out the dentures were the last place she thought of looking in her throat. Lodged there. Yeah.
Really?
Nerman Keating. It's her name, Nerman. You know, with a name like Nerman.
You're old?
Yeah. With a name like her. If someone said, which person's name would have dentures in their throat, Nerman would be the one. Wouldn't be Shirley or Carol. It's Nerman. Went to the doctor complaining of respiratory problems, diagnosed with a lung infection, put on antibiotics, tripped 3 more doctors, checked her out, put her on more antibiotics. Eventually she went to a doctor who's like, let's have a look down there. Oh, you got a couple of sets of false teeth lodged in your throat.
Oh.
He pulled out the teeth only after they were in her throat for 9 weeks.
How did she swallow?
9. I don't know.
Oh, imagine how bad her breath was.
It's like double. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, totally. Yeah, she was has stank ass breath. Yeah. How do you not know that? Really? How do you not know?
You're so old.
Yeah, you're all. It's terrible. Because they were in her lungs and her. How do you? I know if I've got a grain of rice in my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll put you right off.
Yeah. Anything. Back of the. I can feel it. Her dentures were in her throat.
Wonder why she had such a wide throat.
Yeah, that did occur to
She
me.
was a fairly active young lady.
That Nerman.
Yeah.
They're not her dentures.
Nerman used to be candy. California burglar feeling stupid after cops showed up to bust him after breaking into a home to steal a few minutes in the sauna. That was his deal. Yeah.
Can understand.
Robert London was startled when the homeowner awoke to find him going through the house's kitchen and said that he had entered the place several times before to use the hot tub, just assumed no one was there. Cops got there. They found him walking down the driveway wearing a trench coat and socks, eating an orange and having a Coke. They questioned him. They said, hey, what are you doing? He's like, I was just using the sauna, man. I took a Coke, yeah, and an orange, but I was just having a sauna.
Yeah.
Guy's like, it's not your sauna. He goes, big deal. Big deal. Ain't no thing. So he was arrested for trespassing. And a Papa John's clerk in Montana gave a Papa John's pizza. Gave a wannabe crook a pizza. And he stopped trying to rob him. It's a great story. The guy who was demanding cash, he said, hey, listen, why don't I give you a large pizza? I'll give you some chicken wings, something to drink. And he goes, okay. Thank you very much. I was just trying to feed my family anyways. That's what I was going to do with this money. Thank you. So he did. The man who said he was only planting the stick up to feed his family began sobbing during the crime, told the clerk he really didn't want to commit the act, so the employee made the counter offer, which was accepted. The guy even sat down to wait for his order, dropped his knife in the process, making no attempt to pick it up. He left with the food, a couple of sodas, and the clerk at Papa John's is a real hero. Just kidding. He got fired.
Oh, did he get fired? Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that part of the story.
Yeah, because he gave out a free pizza.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Better give it out all your cash.
Yeah, imagine that. Showed up to work the next day. You feel like a hero. Come in here. Come in the office.
Oh.
You give some guy a pizza yesterday? Yeah, I was really, down on his luck and stopped him from robbing us. So I just gave him the pizza. You're fired.
Yeah, there might be a part 2 to this story in a couple of days.
Yeah.
He may come back to the Papa John's.
I don't want no pizza. I want your heart in this bag. Those are your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is. It's a nice story, though. Eh?
Yeah. Well, until the guy got fired.
Yeah, I don't know him. Wasn't me.
Yeah, true.
Those are your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in January, the year 2013.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
It is now a proven fact. Facebook is a scourge on society. Facebook destroys relationships. Facebook makes people do terrible things to one another. Terrible, terrible things. The Dean Blundell Show is on Facebook. See what the guys are up to. Leave a comment. Listen to the podcast. Make new friends. Dispose of the old ones. Check us out on Facebook today. And please like us. All right, whatever. The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Roads are terrible out there. Just terrible. Lots of stuff happened this weekend. Rob Ford gets to keep his job.
Yeah.
I'm really, really sorry. I'm so sorry. Rob Ford lost his job, or got his job back after he lost his job, which he never really lost. I still don't really get it, but that doesn't matter. We got a new premier. It's a woman, I think.
Yeah.
She's gay.
Openly gay.
Is she?
Yes.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah. I mean, I would have never guessed it.
No. I had no clue. When she said it yesterday in the news, I just went, no.
Partner seems like
she's married, right?
Yeah. Is it married?
Kathleen Wynn.
I just heard partner.
Are you trying to get her on the show?
Yes, I am.
I would talk to Kathleen Wynn.
Yeah, of course. We talked to Andrew Horvath and Tim Hudak.
Never Dalton McGinney. That was weird.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked him. He was a great guy.
Yeah.
You know, every time he opens up his mouth, he was giving a speech on the weekend. Every time McGinty opened up his mouth, you know what I heard? Lie, 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 lies. Lies, 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 lies.
And I guess it's nice to know that the new leader, even without sort of her having a proven track record as a leader yet, most likely has more balls than him.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
I like that dude. I tweeted, way to go, man, on the weekend.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Seemed to get a rise out of everybody. But good for her. I think it's great we got an openly gay premier. I think it's phenomenal. Guy or girl, doesn't matter to me.
And it's the first female leader in the province ever.
Province has come a long way.
It's hilarious, eh?
Yeah, what next?
Yeah. No, it's hilarious that we haven't had a female premier.
Hey, no, it is.
It's totally true.
What next? Wow. Let's see how this goes. But she's a lesbian, so she'll be great. No, I mean it. She represents all sides of everything. This is what she's a female. She's a lesbian. She's
actually black. Yeah.
The only way we could get any cooler.
Yeah.
She's a female. She's a lesbian. She looks like Stephen Hawking.
Just need a wheelchair.
Yeah. She's got it all going on. Yeah, I think it's the best.
You know, if we had you say minorities, really, lesbian would be they should run the country. We'd be in great shape.
Oh, big time.
Yeah. We'd be in great shape.
Yeah.
The white people.
What white people?
They're the problem.
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Those honkies have always been a problem.
Yeah.
I drove by some honkies getting in a car accident today.
Yeah.
Just totally stopped. I'm like, you honkies?
And they're like, I fell in a ditch, Buster.
Yeah. Or whatever, honky.
That's how they
said. I fell in a ditch, Buster.
Whatever, honky.
Okay, honky. No, I think it's phenomenal.
It is.
Yeah.
What are the chances of her getting on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, who knows?
Good.
Still the same staff.
Yeah. It's still the same handlers with fingers in their own rear ends.
That is the problem, too, is the handlers usually.
All you did was put some makeup on that pig. That's all we did. Put some new makeup on that pig. That's all we did, man. I'm telling you. Just gave the pig a makeover. And here she is. She's not a pig. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I know.
The whole party itself.
I know exactly what you're saying.
McGinty, I hated him.
A lot of people did.
Oh, these 15,000 people protested outside the Maple Leaf Gardens. 15,000.
It's the biggest crowd they've had there in a while.
That hated it. And it was the only time I saw teachers and I went, good for you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
More power to you.
Yeah, it's all these teachers outside. I'm like, all right, I'm cool with those guys now if you're going to do that. The only people I hate more than teachers are McGinty.
He did kind of bail when times got tough, didn't he? Yeah.
I quit. I don't know. I quit. I'm sorry. I quit. Yeah, he just quit. He just up and quit because, and he's like, I don't want to talk to anybody about anything anymore. So we prorogued Parliament.
Yeah.
So we don't have any Parliament, so you can't argue about anything and you can't get anything done because no one's working. And then he just quits because he's such a puss. He's the lowest form of human being I've ever met. And I've never met him. And I know lots of people that know him, and they all say the same thing. He's untruthful. You can tell by his record. I'm not going to do any taxes. Not. Oh, there's only 24 of them. Anyway, it's awesome that dude won.
Bored, lonely, hard up. Use your free hand and follow the boys on Twitter.
At Dean Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1.
The Edge.
We're just talking about bingo wings off the air.
Off air.
Yeah, we're going to do a TV show called Off Air. You folks, you'd love it.
It won't be controversial.
No. Where we just talk about personal parts of each other's lives off air. But we're talking about bingo wings because I saw someone this weekend that had the bingo wings, and it was disgusting. Not that I'm a prize or anything, but
Yeah. I call it the flying squirrel.
oh, because they stretch out.
Yeah. If they were ever to fall off of a building, or they just
It's that grossness.
inflate and land softly.
Like Batman?
Yeah.
It's like a reverse tricep. It's I'm not trying tricep. It gave up sep. that skin that hangs down off the lady's hand. Whoa. And this person was trying so hard.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Could you get surgery just to sort of snip off the excess or whatever?
It was at a bar. It was a Real Sports. I went to Real Sports this weekend. Yeah, it was awesome, actually.
Good.
Yep. And then this woman was pointing to her friends over in a certain section. Yeah. And she was so loud. She was loud, obnoxious.
Oh, no.
She's like, yeah, they're over there. You gotta go over there. And she's waving, and and the bingo wings are flying. I wanted to grab them and go for a ride like a swing.
She wearing like just a little shirt with little straps on it or something? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It's like someone gave her some bad advice.
Did they get in the way of the TV screens too? Like,
Yeah, they did. And if it was, I think they put more TVs in there. Have they put more TVs in that place?
There's almost too many TVs there.
Yeah. If you got ADHD, that's where you should go for dinner.
So what do they do though? Because they had on the big screen, because the Leafs and the Raptors were both playing at the same time.
Yeah,
so
the small screen was the like a whole bunch of little TVs had the Raptor game on, so you could follow that. And then that one TV above the bars, how big is that? It's like
Derek can see.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It is so big. It's a whole, like, it's 3 stories high and 3 stories wide. It's just massive. And it's like HD. It's the most crazy thing you've ever seen. It was unreal. Anyway, her bingo wings were stopping me from seeing the Raptor game on the small screen.
That's just not right.
So gross. I think that and nose hair are two of the most unattractive attributes on a female. Hey, ladies, guys are no prize either. No. Between the hair and the fat and the this and the that. Yeah, we're gross. I'm just saying.
Starts coming out the ears after a while too.
You getting it out your ears?
They're fair, thank goodness.
Oh,
but they're there.
Fair in there.
They're fair in there, man.
You need an air.
Hey,
the nose hair though is like guys get them too, right? You
get I've never had them my whole life.
You're lucky. You're very lucky.
I stick the razor blade right up in there.
Do you really?
Yeah. Gets rid of the close ones.
Yeah. I guess it's just chalk it up to people are disgusting.
Yeah.
My favorite are the people who have a lot of nose hair. Like, it's protective from germs. Like they justify it.
Yeah. No, you're too much of a pussy to pull them out. Yeah, that's the deal. It protects you from chicks too. I can't. The dudes that have the nose hair too, like that, it hangs out like half an inch.
Yeah, some get them good.
Like, and they don't care. It's like Jesus, dude, can you not see your nose, your face? And it's bad enough with guys. Like guys are disgusting. They have the majority of nose hair. Yeah. But when a woman doesn't take care of that stuff, it's the worst.
A woman with a nose stash? Yeah.
You look like Lanny McDonald. If your girlfriend looks like Lanny McDonald with the nose stash.
A handlebar nose stash.
Yeah.
Ew.
If you can style those things. 7:04, time for traffic again. This this woman here, hairless. Hey, Edge.
Really?
You are, aren't you?
No, I'm not hairless.
On your arms, you don't have any hair.
I do have hair on my arms.
Do you really?
It's honestly, it's like, it's very thin. Are you crazy?
Very cray-cray. Am I, someone get mad? You asked me.
Cray-cray?
Said cray-cray.
Are you dropping the lingo now?
There's no
Well, you did. We're mad.
Yeah.
What?
You're mad because you're trying to sound like you're 18.
No, I'm not.
Cray-cray.
No, I'm not.
Do you have any hair?
I do have hair. I've got hair.
That's cray-cray.
Yeah,
That's
cray-cray.
gross. That's gross.
I've got a little bit of hair.
Yeah, all right.
Everybody's got to have some hair.
I don't.
How do you don't have any hair?
Nope. I got none.
Weird.
Like I have no. Look at my arms. I have no hair. I have no.
You have no hair in your arms.
No hair in my arms. I don't even have eyebrows, for Christ's sake.
You don't have eyebrows? Yeah, you do.
Go look online. Look at a picture of me.
You have
online. I
eyebrows.
have no eyebrows. No, I don't.
You look like an alien. If you had no eyebrows, you
I
would
do
really
look like an alien. I'm saying it. Go look online right now. I have no eyebrows.
You do. I've seen your face.
Go
you
look
have
right
eyebrows.
now. No, you haven't.
I've seen your face. You
Look
have
at me,
eyebrows.
Todd. Look at eyebrows.
I don't even see him.
There you go, Sean.
You're
See
lying.
him?
Look, he'll look like a
Nothing.
crazy
I got
person.
nothing. No, I don't look
They're
like
lying to you because they're afraid of you.
I don't.
You've got eyebrows.
He always asks me.
They better.
You got nothing.
No, he really doesn't have a lot
doesn't?
of eyebrows.
No.
Yeah,
But he has
very-
some, though. He has some.
No, they're so fair
They're
and
very
so
fair.
thin that you can't see them.
You would look really weird with the no eyebrows.
I
though.
look the same my whole life.
You should dye him one day dark.
Yeah, that would be great.
I did. True story. I did that once when I was in like the 7th grade. I took like an HB pencil and I colored them in, and I went to school, and they were all red because I was pressing so hard.
Oh no!
And I had like, and my mom's like, "You look ridiculous. Stay here." I'm like, "No, I'm going to school. I always wanted eyebrows."
Aw. You're like those old ladies in the retirement home
Yeah.
would tattoo them.
Yeah,
Put
like,
them way up on
yeah.
their forehead.
Like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tattooed his eyebrows.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, when I was a kid, I had sideburns, so I shaved them.
You had
But-
sideburns?
Yeah, I did. But they were
What do you mean
like
you know, you just use some stuff you shouldn't keep to yourself.
Do they grow
They
back
were-
thicker?
No, they didn't actually. They just really didn't come back. They
Really?
weren't like full on sideburns. They weren't like creaking. They
Do you
weren't
have a
like
hair- do you have a- do you have a
hair? What is happening?
Yeah, I took that out.
Excuse
Don't worry
me?
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took it out.
Okay. Okay.
I can't believe you shaved your sideburns in the 7th.
But they were
Burnsy.
They were like little guys. They weren't like it's like peach fuzz.
Like
You get stubble growing back, your boyfriend went to like.
I didn't. No, I
whisper
didn't.
sweet
There was
nothings.
honestly
Like-
no. That was like my mother was like, "What are
It's
you
whisker
doing? You're
burn.
gonna have like a full-on chin strap if you just shave them." Like
That's
that.
true. Well, it's
But
an
I
old
usually
wives' tale that they say it grows back thicker
It does grow back thicker in
does.
some places. Yeah.
down there.
There it just gets all coarse and
looks
stuff
like
if
boat
you
rope,
shave.
eh?
Yeah, it does. What did you say?
Looks like a whole bunch of boat rope. It does. She's like, yeah.
Oh
It's
my
like it's trying to get through it. It just can't. It's stuck.
Spider
Ingrown.
legs.
It's
Yeah.
ingrown. All kinds.
Yeah, this has been
Intertwining.
fun.
It's
I know.
weird
Yeah.
on this great day.
How's it
Between that and bat wings, I'm ready to.
Bingo wings, not bad wings.
Whatever they are.
I have a question for you, but
Yeah, go
I'll
ahead.
ask it later.
No, ask
Should I
me.
ask it
Oh,
now?
yeah.
Do like guys get hair in their buttocks and their behind?
What are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's one of the only places that it's okay to have hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys for sure way more than women. Why do women do? Is
I
it
think
legal?
some women
she's
do.
got-
No, I do
She's
not.
she's got a forest in her
Are
butt
you
cheeks.
insane?
Yeah.
No, I'm
It's
just
called
asking because I'm just wondering.
Sherwood butt cheek forest.
No, I don't.
I think it would be
Now you're getting
Norwood actually.
disgusting.
Yeah,
Now you're getting disgusting.
Looks like her bum's giving birth.
Oh, God.
It's all faithful.
Now you're creating stories.
Yeah. That's why you didn't poop for 2 months in Australia.
No.
Didn't want to go through there.
Hey, Adge, how does he pull that up, eh?
I don't know how I'm alive. That's the real thing. I don't know how I'm alive. 2 months. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Didn't go.
Oh, it was
But
like
it
a
came
month.
out like butter when I came home.
all right.
That's what you wanted to hear. It's beautiful, eh?
Is it?
It's beautiful.
Like 12 pounds of butter, Dean.
12 pounds of
In the
butter.
freezer.
I was on the toilet for days.
Okay. Do guys get butt hair? That's her question about men.
This is what girls want to know.
She has no clue about dudes.
Yeah,
I
have
do.
you not looked?
Yeah.
Who looks down there? It's gross.
You should.
I never look. No.
You haven't been doing this position.
And if something comes out of there that I'm not trying to put my hands there. Crazy. I got some standards here. No, I'll
Sorry,
never
Todd's
touch
doing,
it.
Todd's doing the actions of how you would be able to get a view of some guy's butthole right now. He's like, you gotta turn around and then get the butt in the face.
Because honestly, for what reason would you be behind there?
I don't know, 69.
Exactly.
Yeah, but your face would be right on in there.
66.
Yeah, exactly, 66. Whatever that means.
Someone just emailed me and said, Dean Blundell's eyebrows just became Google's #1 search item this morning. I don't have eyebrows.
Let's see what starts
Go
trending.
look. Go look online right now, binch.
I've seen your face.
You've seen
you
it.
do.
Come on, babe.
You have. Listen, you got some eyebrows. If you didn't, you'd
No.
look like an alien. You would. Have you seen people with no eyebrows?
Yes,
People
me,
with
every
alopecia?
day
You
in the
don't have
mirror. I
alopecia?
don't have... Where are you? You come here right now.
I'm in heaven.
You come here. I'm in heaven.
If traffic wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Everybody's going, get enough eyebrow talk. How do I get to work?
Hi, this is Jason Sudeikis, and when I'm not hunting quail, I'm doing hot yoga with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
We were just talking about the Brazilian club fire. 250 people dead.
Just terrible.
Yeah. Some concert. What was the name of the band? Anybody know who the band was? Was it Great? Imagine if it was Great White.
Oh, not again. No.
Great White again.
Was that they caused that Chicago one, right? Was
Yeah,
that
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Sorry,
100
yeah.
people died in that one.
Yeah. Same thing. Wasn't
Same
it
thing.
a flare?
All flares,
Yeah.
pyrotechnics. Yeah, it was all flares, and then they got this flammable soundproofing stuff in those clubs, right? So that some flare went off and people. But you said something I didn't even know this. It was 200. There was 2,000 people in the venue. 250 people died, and the reason why they had to break walls down is because you said they weren't paying their bills. They were just trying to get out.
Yeah, a lot of this is just coming out now. Is that there was only like one main exit. That's also why they were axing down the walls there. But apparently the staff now they're saying lock the doors. People are running out because people are running tabs and stuff. So they didn't pay their bills. So the staff was like, no one's leaving. Can you imagine?
No.
Just let the people out.
Let us out, please. It's hot. Pay your bill first. The place is on fire. I know you owe me $44, though. We're trampling and dying. I know, but you didn't pay for the whiskey sour.
Honestly,
That's the truth.
I think that's what happened. And it's just, that would be, of all the ways to die, I think that would be the worst way to die.
Drowning.
But this was like
burning.
The chaos and the burning and
trampling.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, I know.
They said it was mostly the smoke that did the damage to people.
They said that, I know.
It wasn't so much the fire, thankfully.
And they said that the people that they said they went to some people I guess went to the bathroom, like 50. They found 50 people in there, like all dead in the bathroom, like just piled on top of each other, trying to get away from it. I'd have hid under all of them. Because that's what you think about. You think when you hear stories like this, you think, "Oh, I would have been able to survive. What would I have done?"
Lay low.
Man, guys, there's like a quote. One of the guys, he's like, "The only reason why I'm alive is because I'm strong." Like he probably just trampled over. Like he admitted it basically.
Yeah. Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Just terrible stories. There's been a bunch of those too. There's been the Rhode Island one, then the Chicago nightclub fire, like in 2007 or 8.
There's one in Russia. I know that one.
Yeah, 152 in Prem, Russia.
And in Argentina too, right?
Yeah. Why people take flares into clubs anyway? It's not like they're doing road work. It's too bad. It's sad. Anybody know the band?
I don't know the band. I don't think it's possible.
One of the band members died. Because there's no way out. Like, there was literally no way out the back. There was no back door. Anyway.
Well, one of the bands from one of those other fires, they got sentenced to life in prison for starting it. Was that the one in? I don't know.
I don't think it was Great White.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think it was the one in Russia or something.
Oh, they got sent because they let off the fireworks.
Yeah.
Well, the owner of the club got arrested yesterday. The one in Brazil.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's nuts though. Could you imagine? fighting to get. You're right. Like not being able to get out, not being able to move, and then like seeing what's happening and it's coming towards you, and people are. The good news is there's 2,000 people there, and only 10% of the people died. I mean, it sounds like it's still a terrific tragedy. It's awful, but you know what I mean? 1,800 people got out, which is good.
Whenever I go into a crowded place like that, I honestly always think about exits.
Do you really?
I do, always. Because
me too.
I'm a little bit claustrophobic, so I just need to know there's a way out.
Oh, that's interesting.
And for me, I have to do like a circumference of the whole place.
Yeah, you got to feel your way
exit
around.
Signs,
yeah,
map it all out.
Todd's like that when he goes into a room full of ugly women.
Exit strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the hot ones, I look for an entrance.
Back door or front?
Yeah,
that doesn't matter to me. Yeah. It says it's exit only, but
I beg to differ.
This is the Dean Blundell Show.
Time for Wha Happened. What are we giving away today?
We have Tragically Hip tickets.
Yeah.
And we also have, it's McCafe Mondays. We have a $100 gift card for that.
On Mondays we give those away?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
We do. We give them away on Mondays.
Okay, thank you. Hey, The Edge. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Never ceases to amaze me how when you pick up the phone, people still aren't sure if you're talking to them.
Yeah, because it's not ringing anymore.
No.
No, and you're on hold for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
That's right. What's your name?
Jesse.
Okay, smart ass. Where are you calling from, brother?
The Highway 400 right now.
How's that going today?
Very slow.
What the happened?
What the happened?
You can't swear because you're on the
Sorry.
radio. Yep. Are you going to tell your story?
Good start.
Yes, I am. When I was 18, this would be almost 10 years ago, I was at my buddy's place. It was his wife's 25th birthday, and he passed out at about 8 o'clock, and I banged his wife on their couch while he was upstairs sleeping.
Well done.
That's not your buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I guess it's not really a true buddy, but hey.
Are they
He
still
was a
married?
buddy for a while.
Are they still married?
No, they are not.
Why?
Well, because he cheated on her, too.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, turnabout's fair.
One goes one way.
Still a douchebag move.
Yeah.
Buddy's wife. Never rub another man's rhubarb. Yeah. Especially if you know him. Hey, The Edge.
Hey, Dean.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What's your name?
Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
What the happened?
What happened?
Hey, what happened?
Hey, what happened?
What happened?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Picked up my wiener. I had a false diagnosis of AIDS.
No. Really? That's the first one I've heard. A false AIDS diagnosis?
Yep, got a call. Had to go see the doctor. Sat me down. They gave me numbers for support line people. It was horrible. It went on for a month, and I thought I was going to kill myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have.
So yeah.
Okay, so hold it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have, dude. It's not a life sentence anymore. What happened? Like, why did you? How did they do a fake test? I don't understand.
There was another person with my exact same name, and
they had AIDS.
They got mixed up on this. Yes, they did. So I went a month thinking I had it. Then I got a phone call that was just like, oh, well, you actually don't have it.
Did you sue their faces off?
No, I didn't.
What during that? Like, how long did it take for you to when you found out you thought you had it to when you knew you didn't?
A month.
A whole month, and then
how many women did you sleep with that you had to go and tell that you probably gave them AIDS?
Oh. There would have been probably about 12 or 13.
Oh, so you might actually have had.
Did you tell people? Like, did you actually have to tell them?
I didn't tell anybody except for my best friend, because they was going to get to the point where they would have been contacted, and none of them were. Thank goodness.
Wow, how old were you?
I was 24.
Oh. Wow. Did you tell your parents?
I didn't know. They still don't know.
That's tough.
That'd be a hard one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was. I thought my life was over. So
did they go? When they called you back and said you didn't have it, did they go? Just kidding.
You've been punked.
I started running around, my hands up in the air like I just won the lottery.
Oh yeah, that's the best news ever. Oh man, you don't have AIDS.
Yeah.
I went out and had sex with 12 people that night.
No,
unprotected. Yeah.
That would be the worst.
Yeah.
Hey, The Edge.
Hey, how's it going, boys?
Actually,
Good,
the worst would be finding out you had it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be worse.
Yeah, actually, that's the best.
Yeah.
They confirmed it.
Sorry, go ahed. What's your name?
It's Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what happened? Hey, what happened?
What happened?
You got AIDS.
Well, last week I experienced an emotionally scarring event. It's going to scar me for the rest of my life. I was driving to work with my buddy, and he started talking to me about masturbation.
Was it?
That's your story?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, The Edge.
Hi,
Hey, what's your name?
Robin.
Hi, Robin.
What the happened? Nothing major happened. I woke up this morning and I was pumped because it's Monday, which means my son goes to school. So I got everything started and then I looked out the window and I was sad. And then the school bus was
Not half as sad as I am right now.
You got AIDS.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, you win. Yeah, AIDS is a good one.
Blundell Show. Yay!
Almost AIDS.
Almost. Yeah, not a fun month.
Mm.
Oh.
But, so can I just ask a really quick question? Like, is your lifestyle that it wasn't that much of a surprise that they diagnosed you?
No, it's a surprise because I've always been pretty careful. I mean, as careful as you can be. So that's why I couldn't figure it out because I always wrap it up and I just was trying to think of who the person could have been and.
Oh,
that's funny too.
There you go.
That's really funny.
Who did you think it was?
You don't want to know. Let's just say I used to frequent Oshawa quite a bit. When I was,
well, that stands to reason. You can get AIDS anywhere. It'll be an
Honorary
Oshawa.
AIDS.
Yeah, congratulations, honorary AIDS. Todd, I'll tell you what you won.
All right, we're going to give you a $100 McCafe gift card. That's the McCafe Monday. And also tragically hip tickets for February 14th, Valentine's Day. And yeah, have fun there.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I got AIDS, so now so do you. That'd be the worst day ever.
Roses are red, violets blue. I got AIDS. It's worse than the flu.
Or thanks to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's trying to figure out which dirty girl gave it to him.
No, that's amazing.
You know, I'm not having it. Imagine if he talked to her, too. Way to go. Thanks a lot.
Mine went right to Oshawa.
Yeah. Where you get AIDS.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1.
The Edge.
Catherine McDonald, Global News crime reporter, joins us on the telephone. Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
We were talking how funny your language was last week. I watched one of your reports on Global News. Actually, good.
Yeah.
The Global News looks like it's a good quality program. I'd have never seen it before in my whole life. That's not even a joke.
Thanks. Glad you're watching.
Looks like it looks so good. It looks American.
Why are they the gold standard?
I don't know. Just because it's what we've always watched, I guess. But it didn't have that Canadian CBC feel. I liked it. It was good.
Oh, thank God.
Especially didn't have it because some of the language you used in your report.
Oh, yeah. Now, I just want to clarify. I was talking to my news director about this. Mm-hmm. If you read my tweets, I tweeted a lot of words that I didn't say on TV.
Your tweets are filthy, Catherine.
Yeah.
Like, I've got people messaging me saying, what are you talking about? Because they don't realize that I'm in the middle of a trial. Mm-hmm. So they're like, what, Catherine? Do you know what you're writing? Well, I want to say, but, you know.
This is the George Doodnaught trial, correct?
Right. This is the trial of the anesthesiologist who's charged with sexually assaulting 21 patients on the operating room table as they were consciously sedated, kind of half in and out of consciousness, over 4 years. And the shocking thing is there are, in some cases, a dozen other people in the OR when these alleged assaults were taking place, like feet away.
Yeah. So he would anesthetize these people and then allegedly say some of the stuff that you reported that he said in these.
Yeah, so for an example, the last alleged victim who testified, she said that as soon as that he whispered in her ear, like, I didn't know you like sex this much. And then he said, can I come over later to your house and give you a good F, which, of course, I couldn't say on TV.
Yeah.
What
word? What word's that? What word's that?
I can't say that word.
Okay, sorry.
And you want to perform oral sex, but he used a much more derogatory graphic term.
Yeah, S my D, I believe. It was the. Can you do that on your news report?
That'd be good.
Can you do like S my D or bleep my bleep?
No,
Can you do that?
No. And I'm like, what? Like in the graphics, we put S.K me off, and then I have to say, he said you want to perform oral sex.
Yeah.
What about motions? Can you do? Can you do motions?
Can you do like that one where you take your hand, you put it to your face, and you put your tongue in your cheek, like
No.
like a mime, like a mime.
Yeah, like a. Come on, do it today on your report.
You can do that on radio, but it doesn't work on TV.
Catherine, you have to do that in your report.
You should have the little sign language person in the bottom corner doing that.
Like that, that scene from Bruno? Did you ever see Bruno?
Yes.
No.
Where Sacha Baron Cohen is pretending to take the pants off his dead lover. And he's just like a ghost. You can't see him, and then he performs an act on and then turns him around and gives it the rusty trombone and stuff. Can you say that on air?
No.
Oh, sorry.
But it's funny, in court, these alleged victims are being asked to describe what they're seeing. And on Thursday, the woman was describing his private parts, and she was using her hands, and she was talking. I mean, it was like, I can't even convey this in my tweets. It's really like nothing I've ever witnessed as far as watching testimony, and hard for these poor women who are reliving what they allegedly said happened. And
well, that's
and
the
he's
serious
sitting there.
part of it too, right? Is it's abuse, and it's one of the worst kinds of abuse because the person's out of it and they're having a medical procedure done.
Well, and this poor woman on Thursday, she said, and this was sort of the defense, she said, I didn't seem to be resisting. I was kissing him back, and at the time I didn't seem to mind. So when she came to, she was telling her social worker that she kind of felt guilty that she seemed to be enjoying it. And then the next day when she realized she was really upset, and that's when she went to police. But, this woman, her husband had died, and when Doodnaught realized that, he said, well, when can I come over? And she was like, I think he meant to my house. But she wasn't initially upset because, she's probably pretty lonely. And then later she said, of course, I was upset and I realized I didn't consent.
You know what? Well, then that's the biggest part of.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Consent. That's the advice. Some guy called in last week and he said, I'm trying to get my girlfriend to do this in this area. Yeah. And he said, what do I do? I go, well, you just get consent. That's usually where you start. And that's what's mind-blowing about this case. And I was watching your report, and you looked very cold, by the way. You need a new coat. Tell Adrian to get you a new coat. But watching this is the just unbelievably antisocial nature of this guy's behavior. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know anyone that thinks that that's acceptable. And for him to be a doctor and abuse these poor women, I felt terrible watching this thing. I mean, to make all the jokes you want about the language and the just because it's so offside. But how this guy ever decided that this is a great way to pick up chicks is beyond me.
And to understand his defense, when I was seeing my doctor last week, and she was saying to me, "There's just no way this could happen." Do you know how close the surgeons are to the anesthesiologist? And I said, well, we heard in court it's like 3.5 feet away with a sterile drape between, right? So that's mind-boggling that he could be getting away with this kind of thing when there are surgeons and nurses just 3.5 feet away. But, he's sitting on a stool at the head of the bed, and there's this sheet in between he and the other doctors. So I guess feasibly it's possible, but that really is why no one could believe this could ever happen.
Yeah, well, what sick perv works up the courage to even do that, in the first place, and then do it with other people in the room?
Well, that's
it's insane.
That's why I said it's so completely antisocial. I don't mean it in terms of getting along with people, having a great day, but like nobody in their right mind does this in front of a group of people in an operating theater.
And if it really happened, I guess that might have been the challenge, right? Like, can I get away with this?
Yeah.
And you know, and he had a great reputation and for being a very, very warm, and often described as a touchy-feely doctor. And maybe that was part of why people didn't notice, because that was.
Are you sure all 20-some women didn't just misunderstand what he was saying?
You know, that's what people have said to me. But the thing is, if this was happening, if these hallucinations were happening from the drugs, then why were other anesthesiologists not pointed at? You know, why was it only the one doctor? And that's what people keep saying is I don't understand how this could happen. Nor really did the hospital administration, which is why maybe it didn't get reported properly. But that's really the story here: is how did this happen? I mean, this is like a movie. In my mind, I can't wrap my head around, you know, how he could do this, right? And nor could anyone else. But yeah, the language is like I listened to one of your I think you had a foreskin doctor on last week.
Probably.
And I happened to hear him when I was driving to court, and I was thinking some of this language is pretty rude, but really, or you know, crude. But you're talking about medical foreskin.
Yep.
We're hearing these kind of words in court, but they're used in a very crude way.
Yeah, well, you're done tweeting them, like when Greenspan, the lawyer, said, "You were sucking on it?" ? Patient.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I know that's right.
I'm not laughing because of the situation. It's just, you know,
it's uncomfortable.
It's a way to go. But anyway, it's interesting. Follow you on Twitter. It's C McDonald Global. Is that correct?
Yes. And just warn your listeners that be prepared for anything. I apologize. These are not my words. This is evidence in a court, which is unbelievable, but it's true. I mean, this is reality, right?
If he's guilty, that dude needs to get punched right out. Like, you know, it's just it's abhorrent. Do that to a female anyway.
Well, stay tuned.
Yeah. I tell you, forget it.
Well,
anyway,
I know. No, because you want to.
What if it were like if I wish I was on the operating table that day and being anesthetized, and I wish he tried to pull it out and show it to me. I'd have ripped it off and shoved it up as you know who.
And you do one of those where you don't swallow the pill, like you keep it, you know, so you wait. Yeah.
But you know, the weird thing is these women couldn't move their arms. Their arms were on arm boards.
Yeah, and they strapped down during surgery.
Terrible.
Right? Mm-hmm.
So they have IVs in their arms, and so they can't move, right? Like they don't have the ability. One woman was asked, "Did you scream?" And she said, "Yeah, I think I did." Well, in my mind, I did.
Yeah.
But she didn't, because if she did, maybe
you would have hurt her.
Someone would have hurt her.
I was just going to say, this could sound horrible, but maybe you should take these drugs that you would use and listen to What Happens in the courtroom and see if his words actually change to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to even imagine that these women could be hearing this. And the other thing that some of them allege is that he says to them, "Don't tell anyone this happened," which makes it even harder to think, did it really happen?
Yeah. Well, if I did that, I'd say that too. Don't tell anybody. God, please.
Think, right?
See McDonald Global Television. Follow Catherine on Twitter, everybody. Really appreciate your time, and sorry you got to sit through that, but we'll look forward to your tweets to see what happens.
Hey, thanks. Have a great week.
Okay, dear, you too.
Yep.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Just a ditch pig, that guy.
Well, yeah, again, it's alleged right now. I mean, you just have to say that.
Yeah,
but
I know you have to say it, but you can't.
Yeah.
Not every single woman that had the exact same experience is imagining it.
I mean, listen, if he's found guilty, I hope he just gets punished.
Me too.
Yeah.
I hope he goes to jail and people do stuff to him when he's asleep.
Yeah, but no, not even asleep.
Awake.
Yeah.
Right in his face, too. Yeah, I hope he gets it in the face.
The Chorus Broadcasting System presents
The Dean Blundell Show.
Going to be a super duper program for you.
102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Hey. How's she going?
Pretty good,
Right on, eh? Athens, Georgia. A woman was arrested Thursday night after allegedly hitting a neighbor in the head with a jar of olives because he refused to give her money to buy crack. Police were called to an apartment building, found an unidentified 44-year-old victim bleeding with a wound near his eye. The man told the suspect 49-year-old Tammy Johnson, what's up? At a neighbor's home when an argument started. In addition to being upset she couldn't get money out of him to purchase crack, he said they were arguing because Tammy wanted to be with me and I ain't interested because she too fat. What it says right here. She didn't deny assaulting the man. In fact, she reportedly told police after the neighbor kicked him out, they decided to resolve their differences in the parking lot. She stopped by her apartment and grabbed some olives, she said, because she knew she couldn't take them. She said that she'd probably be like, if they got into a real fight, I couldn't take them, so I needed something I could fight with.
I'm just surprised she
got the olives.
Surprised
Amazed they made it down there. All the way to the parking lot. I know, I hate them. Stupid crackhead, eh? Yeah, that's
better than a bullet.
Yeah. Quote, I felt like her intent was to use the jar as an offensive weapon, the guy told the police. They agreed. So she was charged with aggravated assault.
Yeah.
With olives, yeah. She's too fat. She wanted to get with me too, but she's too fat.
Look at that. Would you get with that? Not a chance, right?
You kidding me?
Come on.
Oh, this is so funny. Jaika Rowley was arrested on charges of child abuse last week after police say she zip-tied her 11-year-old son to a pole in the backyard so she could go run errands.
Zip tie?
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Who has those lying around?
I know, that's what I was thinking.
This bitch.
Yeah.
And I use it seriously, too. Police responded to the home after a neighbor called authorities to report what sounded like a boy being hit by a woman. Cops got to the home. They found the child sitting with his arms and legs around a porch support post with his hands and feet zip-tied together. Officers saw some blood on the boy's hand on the porch. Zip ties were too tight, and he was complaining. Through using scissors or something like that, trying to cut him off, she managed also to cut one of his feet, apparently stop her, zip-tying him to the pole. He began complaining the zip tie was too tight. The compassionate woman she is, she cut it off to relieve the pain, accidentally cutting his pinky finger in the process, and according to a neighbor, told him to, quote, man up. That's when she put a Band-Aid on that and then tied him back up to the pole so she could go run errands with her other daughter. Police said was angry with him because though he was grounded, he left the house without permission. So she said, I'm going to show you what it... Yeah. I mean, you know, he was there. Didn't leave the house. Didn't get in any danger. It's like getting fresh air outside.
There's a lot of positives here.
Yeah. Quote, I never intended for my kid to get hurt. I was only trying to keep him in one spot long enough to let me go run a couple errands. Every time he's in trouble, he takes off running. That's why I zip-tied him.
You didn't think to bring him with you, bitch?
Yeah, is that, man? Anyway, so she's in jail, and if she's in jail, the kids have gone into protective custody, which is nice. And unreal that people think that that's an option. Don't use zip ties. Use rope.
Yeah.
And family got in an argument, and everybody's in jail over a big peach soda. One family member retaliated by throwing some chicken.
What?
Yeah. Here's the story.
Okay.
Diamond Lydia, 18-year-old, is reportedly charged with assaulting a female in the residence with a box of chicken, a pillow, and his fists.
And they started with the chicken?
Yeah.
According to cops, soon after the argument began over the soda, the big pink soda, 24-year-old victim went into her room. Diamond apparently followed and threw a box of chicken at her. One witness told police Diamond then started hitting the woman on the head with a throw pillow and then climbed on top of her and started with the punching. At that point, the victim grabbed a glass jar from the dresser and hit him in the head. He apparently witness tried to break up the fight and told Diamond to go downstairs. But as Diamond left the room, witnesses said he grabbed a flat iron and yelled, "I'm gonna kill you!" Chicken, pillows, and irons. Diamond attempted to hit the woman in the head with the other to step in and keep her from getting injured. That's nice. I like this witness.
Yeah.
He's been charged with aggravated assault with chicken.
You know all I thought about when you read this story?
What?
This is how warped my brain is, and I apologize because it's not really paying attention.
No, you weren't.
But I was thinking, can you cook chicken with an iron if you had to?
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
Maybe.
You know what I was thinking the whole time?
What?
I wondered if it was like fried chicken.
Yeah,
it's in a
grilled
box.
chicken, box of chicken. How many pieces?
Yeah,
Do they come with fries?
Waste the chicken,
That's
really.
what I was
It's
thinking
Good
the whole time.
chicken. And the other story with the olives.
Yeah,
I know, it's a lot of
meal.
food.
That's a lot of food. Those are your Edgefiles. No, I know. It's a whole meal. Someone's eating it.
That big deal if you get hit by a throw pill. That part too. Yeah.
Yeah, she had them or the chicken even.
Yeah. Frozen maybe, but
Pussy. Your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in January, the year 2013.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Rain, freezing rain. All the school buses and everything are canceled, so don't worry about sending your kids to school. Schools are open, though, from what I can understand. It's just school buses aren't running because they're afraid some of those folks that drive them that have reached for the stars won't be able to navigate their way through the mayhem of the 2 inches of...
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. You know, folks, let's just call a spade here. The reason they cancel the school buses is usually because of the drivers.
they don't trust the.
No. Would you?
No.
What do you do? I drive the school. Okay. We'll just shut her
home.
down. Stay home, everybody.
Do they put seatbelts in school buses
No.
yet? Like that? Well, why?
I don't know.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
With those drivers.
Apparently, it's safer in
Yeah.
those things to
Is
not
it?
have
Yeah.
seatbelts for some
That
reason.
makes no sense to me.
I know.
Because you can get people out of there faster.
You know, and the
come
school,
on.
you know, it traditionally,
Yeah.
and I don't mean if you drive a school bus, God bless you, thanks for doing it. But usually, no, I mean it. They're usually like widowed or divorced women. I'm not kidding you. That need something to do.
They all look like Kathleen Wynne.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They all
yeah.
look like our new premier, that guy. They look like that dude. Hey, man, congrats. Anyway, that they all do. They all look like that. And so if someone is doing that to fill time, not to charter the safety of children to and from school, if it's going to rain, you're like, sheesh. Better tell all those Mods and Mildreds to stay home today. Conditions are bad.
It was either bus driving or Amway.
Or Arbonne.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, open phones coming up in a minute. 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343. It is true, eh? Do you want someone that has chosen that as a way to fill their life?
Yeah.
Responsible for the safety of your kids in some bad weather?
Even in good weather.
Yeah. They're nice, though.
No, very
I know the
they're
kids
awesome.
that my kids go on the bus all the time.
Are they good? Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, and the ladies are really nice.
Oh, that's good.
Very, very nice.
I just don't get the seatbelt thing.
Yeah, I don't either. You'd think you should probably, you know,
Yeah.
kid safety. But you know what they do? They go, oh, it's safer if they don't have them.
What?
Yeah. And to have a giant door at the back.
That they can open at any time. Windows just big enough for people to fit out of. No, we don't want seatbelts in these bitches.
The Dean Blundell Show.
I have some bad things to say about those people. Friggin', I heard it. Flying through my friggin' damn wall.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Boom, man.
102.1
Friggin', I knew it.
The Edge.
Man, that Lane Staley could sing his nuts off, eh? What a shame he ate candy and did heroin and died with no teeth left. Bloated, found him in his apartment.
Candy?
Yeah, you didn't. Oh, it's an unbelievable story. He basically just went on the last few years of his life. He just was a shut-in.
Okay.
So he would have people bring him money and slide it like with a bank card. He'd give a bank card to somebody. He didn't leave his apartment or condo, whatever it was, and he'd have people give him money, and then he would take the money and he'd give it to someone else, and they'd go get him candy because it's all he ate. All he did was inject heroin and eat candy until he died for like years.
I think that's how I'd go.
Not with the heroin.
Well, if I was going to go down that route, it would involve candy.
Yeah, me too. Or like beef jerky. Turkey jerky, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's like my favorite now, turkey jerky. I can't get enough of that crap.
How much do you eat of it?
Not that much.
Okay.
It's good, though. If you're trying to lose weight, it's a great snack. So is heroin.
Yeah. Best diet plan ever.
Time for open phones. Hey, The Edge.
Hello, how you guys doing today?
Good. What's up?
Well, I was just calling because I was listening to the interview you guys were having about the whole Doodnaught case that's going on.
Yeah, this is the anesthesiologist on trial for sexually assaulting, allegedly, over 21 different women.
Mm-hmm. I just, as someone that knows the family and, grew up hanging out with the younger kids when we were in high school and still really good friends with them now. I just, want to say that it's a family that, when you hear these type of cases come up, like they're usually the types of things that drive families apart. And in fact, this has really shown that there's a lot of solidarity in that family and how much they really do love and trust their father. And as someone that
you know what he's charged with, right?
I do know what he's charged with.
So you look past that, or like the families, are they okay with it? They can't be okay with it.
They don't believe it. They believe he's innocent. Yeah. And, as someone that spent a lot of time in the house with them and like as a teenage girl, like he was always a stand-up guy. I mean,
he never offered you any anesthetic for no reason.
No, he didn't.
He never said, "Oh, you look like you should be put under for a second."
No, I just mean in the sense that like he never acted inappropriately, and I mean the only people that really know what happened really is him, and he has to live with whatever choices he made. But,
No. I understand what you're saying, and you're being a good friend, but the only people that really care are the people that were assaulted and all their families. Like that.
True.
That's the biggest one. Like if indeed he didn't do anything, and all these people are making it up. Like 21, just 21 that are willing to go to court for it. So, and there are allegedly others. Yeah. So when you say stuff like, "Oh, I know the family; they're actually really nice, and he didn't do it," that doesn't wash, because people don't go to court for stuff they didn't do. And the chances of 21 different people over the span of those many years that have the exact same stories that don't know each other from Adam cannot. I find it physically impossible that people like you, and this isn't a mean thing, refuse to believe it because you know the family.
Well, I mean, in my life, I've actually personally experienced being sexually assaulted. So I do like.
Well, wouldn't this piss you off even more?
Well, and you know what? And I guess that's something that, like, as someone that does know the family, I personally am torn about, obviously, and I think a lot of people are. But I guess I just know that the kids in the family of.
Oh, there's victims. They're victims too. Yeah, I feel bad for the family too. I feel terrible.
She's saying there's solidarity though within the family right now. And
two of my friends like having to basically move across the world in order to. Well, I mean, they did it for their own reasons as well. But it's like my friend's name is George. Like he has that legacy as well.
Oh, the kid's George Doodnaught Jr.
Yeah, and
sucks.
I'm just saying that, like the father might be responsible for something. I'm not saying either way, because it's a tough thing, but like.
Well, hold it.
The sensitivity of like the family and the media.
Oh, I'm not sensitive about it at all. I don't give a crap about that family. I feel terrible for the kids and I feel bad for the mom. But if those people are going to support him through this, as if he didn't do anything wrong. And most psychopaths are incredibly convincing. Someone just emailed that to me, and it's true. Most people that do this stuff have the power of persuasion like you wouldn't believe. So, all signs point to douchebag. And to support that after all that, I mean, it's just stupid.
And I don't necessarily know if it supports her. It's about reserving judgment until the decision is reached, whether it's your family or not. And I think that's the important thing. Don't get lost in the fact that he's been a good dad, he's been all right to friends coming over to the house. Of
course,
don't get lost in that. But to say that, I mean, don't take either side right now. I think is what's important.
No,
and
you take the. I do. I've already judged him guilty.
I know, but.
I always used to say, I say this to my kids from time to time, and my dad used to say it to me too. You have a problem with that person, you got a problem with that person, you got a problem with that person, and you have a problem with all those people, but they don't have a problem. Chances are you're the problem.
Exactly.
And there's different examples of it.
While I agree that all signs probably point to that.
Eric.
Oh, sorry.
It is good that we have a court of law for those innocent people too.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, there's that one too.
Yeah.
At the Edge.
Hi, Diener.
What's up, dude?
Oh, just sitting on the 401 in a crazy traffic jam. Loving it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had to come down to Pickering this morning. You know, I had the option either to go around the lake the easy way and avoid the traffic or come down the 401, but you know, I'm getting paid by the hour, so I came this way, and I'm just listening to you guys.
You know, you bring up a good point. I was thinking about it on my way down because it took me a long time to get here today. And I thought, you know, if I had a regular job where you didn't have to and you didn't like it, I would love this traffic.
Especially without a deadline. If you didn't have a deadline,
it'd be awesome.
It's great, man. Like, I do this every chance I get, you know. I do my
go to the trouble zones.
I probably don't like it, but, you know.
Yeah.
But I bet you that last lady that called in there, she'd change her tune a little bit if she woke up to maybe a teabagging or something like that or two, from her friend there.
Yeah, probably. That you know, it amazes me that people actually stick up for that. Any kind of abuse, like any at all, especially sexual, and especially of someone that can't defend themselves.
I think she's just, by the sounds of it, very shocked that it could be him. But you said it best, man, that these people can be very convincing to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
At the Edge.
Don't be fooled.
Hello?
What up?
What's up, dudes?
Not much.
Just going back home, man. Got the day off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
There's some horrible weather out there. And then tomorrow's supposed to be like plus 15 or something.
No, it's Wednesday, 12.
Oh, gosh, man. I swear, man, this is like, it's like a carnival out there.
Are you a bus driver?
No, I'm a bricklayer.
Oh.
It's like a carnival.
Bus driver, right? It's a nice job, too, no?
Do you ever get the feeling that people are super lonely? Hi, the Edge.
Hello?
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, what's up?
Not much. I was just calling in. The guy that called in about got the fake AIDS earlier.
Oh, yeah, the guy that won Wha Happened. That was the best story. He got misdiagnosed with AIDS because some guy had the same name as him, and he had AIDS.
That's hilarious. But one thing he was saying that he was banging girls from Oshawa.
Yeah.
And see, I'm from Oshawa, and there's tons of girls there, man, that are just smoking.
Yeah, but he's saying if you're going to get AIDS, you'd probably get it in Oshawa.
You probably would. That's true. But in Toronto, I'm sure if you went down to Toronto, it'd be just as bad.
Oh,
we're prorating things here.
No, Oshawa's not known for the AIDS. It's a super clap.
Oh, that's what you hear about
that? Yeah.
Have you guys heard about that?
No, what is it? Yeah, I've heard about it, but what's going on?
Well, supposedly, I don't know. I guess it's the clap, but the same. You would have to take the pill for it, but the pill does absolutely nothing for you. Literally, you can't get rid of it or nothing. My buddy actually got it too, and he lives in Oshawa, so.
He got the super clap?
Yeah, he got.
What happened to his wiener with it?
I have no clue. I didn't get into those far details. But
it's just a constant infection.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is.
What, Oshawa?
Yeah.
That whole town.
Oshawa's a constant infection. At the Edge.
Morning, boys.
Hey, man.
First of all, you're missing your tart spotting on the highways.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm finding a lot of cars on the road that take the time to wipe off their windshields, don't take the snow off the top of their car. I've been hit twice this morning going 2 miles an hour on the highway by these cars that won't take the time to take all the snow off their cars. It's
Good thing
driving me
you weren't going faster.
That's true. I'm stuck right now on the 401 going 2.1 kilometers an hour according to my speedometer. This is awesome. I'm almost an hour and a half late to work. But do I care?
Yeah, boy.
The job always gets done, all right?
Yep.
All right, boys. Have a great day.
Thanks, man.
Take care.
Cheers.
What do you drivers do when you're in that situation, you really have to go to the bathroom. Like, would you, if you're only moving like 1 kilometer an hour, would you get out and pee?
Crap right there. It's poop. No, I wouldn't. I see guys do that, though.
If you have to.
It's a big one, like when there's an accident, if you're going up north and there's an accident on the 400, guys will just get out and piss right there.
Got to do it.
Will they really?
Yeah, man. Wherever the yellow snow was. Okay.
At the edge. Hello? Hey.
Is this Edge?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, what's going on? It's Anthony. It's my birthday.
What's up, dude? Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. You know, man, I'm just in the car listening to you guys.
Don't swear. Don't swear.
Just in the car listening to you guys. So much traffic out here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, happy birthday. How old are you?
I just turned 20.
Just turned 20?
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Good, dude. Well, best of luck. Happy birthday.
You guys do that.
Hi, the edge.
It's a big one. Like,
Hello.
if you're going north of it.
Hi, the edge. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, I'm calling for the open phones.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
What's your name?
My name is Marlon.
What's up, Marlon?
All right. Well, I have a story about a friend of mine. You guys were speaking about foreskin the other day. And his foreskin actually ripped while a girl was grinding on him.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in a club during a huge party. He had to walk home because he was too embarrassed to go to the hospital.
Mm.
He had to walk home with blood dripping down his shoes.
Wow. Oh, no. Wow. That is unbelievable.
Women are like,
yeah.
big deal.
I do that once a month for 3 days. At the edge.
Hey, my wiener isn't very big, but it's like a pop can.
Attaboy. Yeah.
Take it up.
Ah,
Good for you.
That's the call of the year.
On the edge.
Time for open phones. At the edge.
Hey, how are you?
Good. What's up?
I'm just complaining about Niagara Falls. What happened to that place?
Oh, Niagara Falls?
Yeah, man. I go there. It was all nice and ritzy. I can Todd should go there, do a carny math there.
Oh, yeah. There's a vast collection of morons down there.
It's sad. Like, it looks all flash and all that kind of stuff, but the people are getting a little dodgy.
Yeah, slot machines and those type of people usually kind of find each other.
Like, it's kind of like a magnet of carny math failures.
They're all failures. If you're a carny math failure, that's extra failure. Yeah.
Man, like I went there to thought I could do a nice little birthday present for the missus, and everything's closed. And the people left over there, it's kind of sad. It's like you know when you go to say Canada's Wonderland, and it's right at the end of the time of the season, everyone just does not care anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
Well, first of all, are you from Australia, New Zealand? Where are you from?
Australia. I
Okay.
don't wear Velcro gloves. I'm Australian.
No, I know. I've often said it that Canada's like the land where customer service is last. Like nobody, and you feel bad asking people for stuff, and the more degenerate the community, the worse the customer. Like someone that I this weekend I was at a restaurant and I said, "Hey, can I get this?" And they're like, "No." I said, "Well, you can't just add that." No, it's extra, and we don't really do that. And you want it. And Niagara Falls is the worst for that.
Well, you probably won't hear that at the Sundowner.
No.
Yeah.
Can I get that? Yeah, I'll give you that. $100.
My favorite is when they tell you, "Oh no, we've run out of that stuff." Well, why didn't you tell us when we first came into the place?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't think of that.
And you're right. Your analogy of not caring is absolutely correct. It's like they've given up.
You don't really demand that much, but you kind of like to think there's a little bit of common courtesy as well at the same time.
And then you start feeling guilty too, right? Asking them like you feel bad for asking them something that they should
can
be.
I get? They said
sorry.
No.
Exactly.
Sorry. Can I order a steak?
Sorry. Do you mind bringing over cutlery? Like,
yeah.
No.
Sorry.
Do you mind if I help myself to that other table over there?
No. I did that. We asked if we could. You know, we were actually told that we could. We were told to move tables the other day. So you got to move tables at 9 because we got another party coming in. Like, really? You can't just. You know what I mean?
I got one better for you. You know I'm not trying to name names here. You can bleep it out if you want.
Go ahead.
Forest Cafe.
Yeah.
Actually asked us if we could move our whole table because there was a bigger party coming in. So we were midway through our dinner. They lifted our table while we stood back, and they moved us to another position.
At the Rainforest Cafe?
Oh, yeah. Because there was a bigger party coming, and they needed the room.
Yeah, that coupled with the lightning storm.
And I love how clean those places are because there's no dust on any of that stuff there.
Those poor stuffed animals.
We're taking bets on what waitress was fastest first. They were just doing laps. They weren't doing anything. It was so dead and so quiet.
Yeah.
You feel guilty not tipping as much because they don't really help you as much.
No.
But
don't get us started on tipping. That's another thing. You feel the need to tip 20%.
Yeah.
No, Derek's like, no.
Well, they do. You know what they do is they bring it over, and some of them don't even have an option. They go, money or the cash or percentages, right? And so you go, I'll give you 15% if it was bad. I'd still give 15%. If it's good, I'll give 20%. Sometimes 25%.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have to give that much, but you do. That's the thing. You end up doing that.
Well, yeah, because it's a reputation you have to live up to, right?
Yeah.
You don't want people to think you're a cheap prick until on top of the whole thing. You know where customer service is awesome? True story. And Lisa will appreciate this. Harbor 60. You cannot get treated any better than when you go
100%.
there. People should go there and learn how to do customer service. Same with Barbarians. That's how you do customer service.
Spots. It's almost too nice sometimes.
Yeah. But those two places specifically, they know exactly how to treat people.
Best two steakhouses in the city. No question.
House of Chan's not bad, too. Great steak. The food's good.
That's on Eglinton, right?
Yeah, they have really good deep fried onion stuff. Oh, yeah.
At the Edge.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, who's this?
This is Megan.
What's up?
Just listening to you guys talk about customer service in Canada. I was living in the UK for the last few years, and we have it a million times better.
Oh, yeah, the UK is the land that kindness forgot.
But they don't tip there at all. Tipping's not part of the deal.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You don't tip there in bars. I mean, my first 6 months living there, I was constantly tipping at the bar. And finally, one guy looked at me and said, "Why are you giving your bartender all of your money?" And I said, "Because I want my drinks before you," basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of laughed in my face and said, "You could give that person £100 and it doesn't matter."
Yeah, because they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. Even to go to get anyone on the phone, like here, Rogers Bell, they are angels compared to getting anyone on the phone over there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Banks, you can't even walk into the bank and get a bank card. You have to wait 5 business days.
To go in. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah, it was like when we were in Ireland. Every time we go back to Ireland, the customer service is terrible.
It's brutal.
Absolutely terrible.
A lot of it's because they're just too busy chatting.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, dude, the other day, my girlfriend and I went to the thing, get a cake. We were going to get a cake for someone's birthday.
Yeah.
And the woman saw us, both looked at us, and then turned around and kept talking to us.
Oh, my goodness.
For like 5 minutes. And she's the only person, like, if you piss her off, you're done. The customer service, she has no problem. I hate going places with her sometimes. She just gives it to people if they don't do exactly what they should do. I don't hate it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're kind of like...
Yeah, and I'm that guy, too. Like, people think I'm a dick, but I'm not. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Can I please get this? Oh, I got to walk back and get the ketchup. Oh, that's what you do. You bring the ketchup, you take it away. That's your job.
It's not hard.
Hey, the Edge.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Calling for Open Bones?
Yeah.
Is this Dean?
Yeah.
No way, that's awesome. My issue is listen to all these guys on the 401 saying they're stuck in traffic or whatever. I'm 320 pounds. I've ate my whole lunch. I'm on the 407 paying for it to be stuck in traffic.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bud.
You're 320 and you already ate your whole lunch at 9:30 in the morning?
Yeah, bud.
What was in it?
A bag of 2-bite brownies, chicken sandwich, and some pepperettes.
Oh, that sounds good, man. The pepperettes, that's just dessert. There. The pepperettes are dessert. I love it.
I am there. Yeah.
So what are you going to do now? What are you going to do for lunch?
There's like none of those en route things either, so like you're really screwed, right?
He speaks the truth.
So, I guess that falls into the customer service thing too on the 407's behalf, right?
Oh yeah, there's nothing. You're pooched. Is it a dead stop?
It was. I was just. I'm from the north end. Just
really?
Yeah, and just got on at Brock Road there, and starting to move now, but not too fast.
Oh, it's too bad. That's hilarious. 320 pounds. He killed his lunch before 9:30 in the
For
morning.
sure, man. Which makes me think, would you have killed it anyway, no matter where you were?
Oh, yeah, he would. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, the sun's out. Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. When I'm not making hit records, I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
Actually, Dave, it's Blundell.
I don't know how they do it here.
That's cool. That's just the way he pronounces it.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Join us on the telephone, San Francisco 49ers fan and pitcher for your Toronto Blue Jays, Mr. Ricky Romero. Hello, sir.
What up?
What are you doing, Holmes?
I'm just another day, just driving to workouts, or to rehab, and then workouts after.
What rehab? What did you got a problem with the booze, eh?
Yeah, it's been one of those kind of off seasons, you know.
Yeah, I got my shoulder done and I went to rehab. That's good. How you feeling? How is your elbow? Right? It was your elbow or your shoulder or something?
It was elbow, and then I've been rehabbing my knees too. So it was both. It's coming along. It's been a little different off season than I'm used to. You know, obviously you're limited a little more to some things that you can't do and stuff like that. So, you know, it's coming along good.
It was your left hand, right? It was your left elbow. Wiping would have been an issue.
Yeah, it would have been. It was an issue.
Yeah, and Ricky, I'm thinking some other things that might have been an issue too. Some certain moves that I'm sure you perfected over the years.
You know what was hard though, man? You don't realize it when you take a shower. You're like, whoa, like you don't realize how much you need both hands. You know, I was like,
oh, now you're bragging. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. It would just stupid stuff like that, right? Like eating or having a shower would be really tough.
Yeah, and I was only on a sling for like 2 days, so I mean, I can just imagine the guys that have, you know, I mean, mine was a minor surgery. I can just imagine the guys that have like you said, a shoulder surgery or a Tommy John. You know, those guys are on a sling for a while. So
yeah, like Kyle Drabeck, he loves getting Tommy John surgery.
Oh man, to have two, that's kind of crazy, but. From what I hear, he's doing pretty good, so hopefully this will be his last one ever, and he comes back healthy.
Yeah, just a guy can't catch a break, but still nice to watch. Let me, Ricky Romero on the phone with us, before we get to some Super Bowl stuff, because you're a Niners freak, in a good way, But before we get to Super Bowl, so you guys have had a pretty interesting offseason, hey?
Yeah.
We have we haven't talked at all about R.A. Dickey. We haven't, we talked a little bit about the first trade, but it just quality people too. Watch the Jose Reyes thing. Have you talked to any of these guys and said, "Hey man, can't wait to play with you"? Are they cool?
The only guy I've texted with is Josh Johnson, and he sounds like a really cool guy. And I've talked to guys that have played with those guys, and they said we're getting some quality guys that they're gonna be good for our team, and that's what we need. We all know what Jose Reyes can do on the field, and if he's healthy, he's as explosive as anyone in the league. So it'll be exciting to see all those guys, Burley, Josh, obviously R.A. We all know what he did last year, and Melky, all that stuff. It's good. It's good for the city. It's good.
I totally forgot you got Melky Cabrera. How unbelievable is that?
That's right.
Like everybody's so focused on it. Like Melky, no one talks about Melky, and I love the name Melky.
If he wasn't in trouble, wouldn't have dude won like
he would have won the batting title.
Yeah.
And that was just like he just said he had something a bad orange or something.
And this R.A. Dickey guy, Ricky, can you believe what he's doing in the offseason? Have you heard?
No, I haven't.
This is a true story. He's going to India to help rescue girls from human trafficking and stuff. What a guy.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, that is crazy.
I know, and you're just going to rehab. But anyway.
Yeah, just another day.
So, let's get to it. Super Bowl, because I want to interview like some friends of ours, guys that that play professional sports. Professional. You're a Niners fan. You have been your whole life. Is this not the weirdest year? Alex Smith and then this Kaepernick guy. How pumped are you?
Beyond pumped. Like you said, I grew up a Niner fan, and I was a big Steve Young fan when I grew up. And the one time that I got to meet him, I was starstruck by him. You know, it was awesome. It was.
Were you really?
Yeah. I mean, usually I'm not like that, you know, when I meet someone, but he was one of my favorite athletes growing up, you know, and
what'd you say to him?
I just told him, I was like, man, I used to look up to you when I was a little kid. You know? And I was there, this is my first year in the big leagues when I met him. I met him in Oakland. So it was awesome. We had a good conversation. He sat me down and we just talked, you know. He was like one of the boys, so it was really, really cool. And, you know, the fact, you know, as much as it sucks for going back to Alex Smith and stuff, you know, it sucks. You know, I was a little bit in that situation my rookie year when I got hurt, and obviously we didn't make the World Series or anything like that, but I got hurt, and when I was ready, they said, you know what, the team's doing really good. We're going to send you down to AAA for a few days, and then we call you back up whenever we feel like we need you. You know, so you kind of, from an athlete standpoint, it sucks, but now you see why they made the move, you know? Now you see why they made the move, and obviously Kaepernick has been unreal, you know, and it's pretty awesome.
You know, I've never in my life, and you bring up a couple of good points. I've never in my life watched a guy play football and been excited just to see what he's going to do next. Like, he used to do it with Michael Jordan, you know, and Tiger Woods and stuff. And I'm not, you know, I know it's half a season.
Don't forget Ricky Romero, too.
Ricky. Yeah, no, every day I would turn on the TV and go, "Where's Ricky? How's Ricky do?" No, but you watch these guys, like, real game changer. I can't imagine, you know, a guy that good that never got a snap. You know, and where that kind of talent comes from, because that guy throws that ball and runs that ball like no one I've ever seen.
And the thing that no one talks about is his composure. You know, he's about as composed as a young quarterback as you'll ever see. You look back to the first game against Green Bay, he threw a pick six right off the back. You know, and it was like boom, he was down right away. He was down in Atlanta last 2 weekends ago, and you never saw him panic in the sideline or anything. It was just like, all right, this is my game, and I'm gonna just keep playing it and let the game come to me. And I think that's the biggest thing. He lets the game come to him, and he just takes over, you know, and his composure has been unbelievable, you know, for a young quarterback like that. So
don't let your heart get in the way. I want a prediction.
Whoa. Well, you already know my prediction. You know, I hope Ray Lewis enjoyed his last win a few weeks ago. So yeah, it's over.
He's retiring a loser, Dean.
Hey, if I were you, I wouldn't say that in front of him, though. He might get a little stabby.
He might start crying.
Oh, he is a crier.
Okay, so do you know they're good? What's the score? Give me a score, because I got to bet this. I need some professional help.
Well, I think it's going to be around. I'm going to go with 27-17 Niners. My MVP. My MVP is going to be the man that's been through it all, Mr. Frank Gore, I think.
You think Frank Gore is going to be the MVP? 27 said he has, dude. Hey, is he not a stud or what?
Stud, and just everything he's been through those bad Niner teams. You know, they went through some times where it was like, wow, are they ever going to be good again? You know,
Ricky, I love the fact that you corrected yourself there, because you started to say we, and then you went they, because you know what it's like when Blue Jay fans would be like, yeah, you know, we've gone through a tough stretch right now.
Because I'm one of the guys that always, when they're like, yeah, we played really good. Oh, really? You played really good?
Yeah. Do you know any of the guys that play for the Niners, Ricky?
No, I don't.
Are you going to go to the game? Do you have tickets to the game?
No, you know, it's my last weekend at home. I leave for Florida next Tuesday.
Wow.
So.
Oh, dude, and how pumped are you to get this season underway, too?
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped, man. I'm pretty pumped. It's you know, it's an exciting year for me. You know, obviously, after everything that happened last year, you know, you kind of have a bitter taste in your mouth, so you want to come back and be better than ever. And you know, like any other year, I expect a lot out of myself, and just looking forward to the year. So we'll see. So that's why I'm not going. I'll probably just have a little Super Bowl party, Super Bowl get together with the family at home, and enjoy them. And then,
hey, what's Mama making for the Super Bowl party at home?
We don't know yet. That's what we were trying to figure out last night. But it's probably gonna have to do something with Mexican food, you know. So you guys are more than welcome to take a flight all the way from Toronto just to come watch the Super Bowl with me.
I would, just because the last time we talked on BBM, you told me what your mom was making, and I'm some, Jesus, that sounds awesome. I'm coming right now.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I know. Right? He told me. He said, I go, what's she making? He told me. So I looked it up. I'm like, and I cut and pasted it, and I copied it, and I sent it right to him. Like, is this it? He's like, yeah, man, it's the best, but homemade. Yeah.
Dean, we won't talk about our last BBM conversation right now, though.
Oh yeah, he asked me about divorce. How's that going? Yeah, so I gave him the lowdown, and I told him, you just make sure you protect yourself, sir. That was funny, eh? Thanks for laughing at me. I appreciate it.
I wasn't laughing, man. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, well, wait till I see you. I'll give you the whole lowdown. You'll be like, no way. No way. Here, Dean, here's $5.
Hey, are you guys going to make it out to spring or what? You guys should make a show over there or something.
We should do that.
Dude, why don't we come down there and do our show from spring training? No, I'm serious.
That'd be pretty cool, I think.
That'd be the best.
Would you guys allow us, sir? They'll let us in, right?
I don't know. You guys haven't burned any bridges, have you?
No. We probably have. Just say we're your brothers.
Jose and Hose B. Hey, dude, thanks for your time. We'll check in, but go Niners.
Go Niners.
Are you just saying that to him? Or
No, I'm saying, why would I say go Niners to you?
Was that who you really want to win?
No,
Okay.
Baltimore. But he's here. I like him. Yeah. He gets testy, when you start making fun of his sports teams. Ricky does. He gets really pissed.
Oh, yeah. You better believe that if you guys start making fun of the Niners, I'm going to walk into your studio with my helmet on and tackle both of you.
He already beat me up at the underground one night. I don't want it anymore. Go Niners.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go Niners. Thanks, dude. We'll talk to you in a couple of days. Good luck.
All righty. Thanks, fellas.
Take care, brother.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
See? Yeah, I know. He's like
a football player. He's
got that mentality. Like, you think he's not that tall, but he's built like a brick S house. That's what he is. That was nice, eh, Ricky?
Yeah.
Seriously, can we do a show? Can we
Yeah, I want to go down to spring training.
Let's go do a show for a week.
I don't think they'll allow us near the players after 7 o'clock at night.
No, that'll be fine. We'll do a show. We'll bring the listeners in a plane.
And we'll have breakfast.
Yeah.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.